Hey guys, this is a continuation of a previous video. So before, in my last video, we did the belt system. Now that was from white belt all the way down to Chodan, first degree black belt, or in Soo Bahk Do, beginner level. So this video is going to break down our Udanja and Kodanja belt system. So our junior Dan, junior black belts, or first to third degree, and our Kodanja, which is our senior black belt ranks, which is fourth degree upwards to 9th or 10th Dan. And we'll get to that here in a little bit. Okay, so breaking down our belt system, I have required time to test up here, as well as your total consecutive training years by the time that you test for that rank. So when you're Chodan or first degree black belt and you want to test for your Edan, it takes 2 years. So basically a rule of thumb is whatever rank you're going for, first to second, you're waiting that many years to test for that rank. So first degree black belt to second degree black belt is 2 years consecutive training. All right. Edan, second degree black belt to Samdan, third degree, is 3 years. Samdan to Sadan, third to fourth, is 4 years. Sadan to Odan, fourth to fifth degree black belt, is 5 years. Odan, fifth degree, to Yukdan, sixth degree, is 6 years. Yukdan to Childan, 6 to 7 years. Childan to Paldan, 7th to 8th, is 8 years. Paldan to Gudan, 8th to 9th degree, is 9 years. And then here's where it gets a little bit interesting. I'll come back to this part, okay? So that 3 to 4 years, plus that little wiggle room, like I was saying last time about the test only being 2 times a year regionally. So it will be about 5 years by the time you're testing for your second degree black belt. Over here, second degree black belt, you should have had about 3 years of training added to this, right? So you're looking at 8 years of training at that stage. Third degree, 12 years. Fourth degree, 17 years. Fifth degree is 23 years of training. Sixth degree is 30 years of training by the time you're testing again. Seventh degree, 38 years. Paldan to Gudan, you're looking at 47 years of training. And then, again, this is the interesting part. From Gudan to Shipdan, you should have 57 years of training. So the reason why that's interesting is because in our Gup and Dan manual, right, our non-black belt and black belt instruction manual, before it was all the way up to 10 degrees of black belt. Our newer version that came out in the last 2 or 3 years, and I'll put the date for the old manual and the inception of the new manual over here and over here, respectively, as well as a picture of the same breakdown of the old manual right here and the new manual right here. And there's actually a lot of discussion back and forth in Soo Bahk Do between the Udanja, Kodanja, just practitioners in general, if we even have 10 black belt degrees. There's a lot of discussion. I've asked a bunch of Kodanja, and I've gotten multiple different answers. Having the manual switch, because the manual just came into being, the new one just came into being pretty recently. So before the switch, we had in our Gup and Dan manual 9th and 10th degree black belt, but people were still saying there is no such thing as 10th degree, even though we had it formally listed in our Gup and Dan manual. Well, now the new manual doesn't have it listed at all, and the discussion has never been solidified. So I'll have another video And so that'll be next. But following that video, then I'll make a video about a breakdown of the Tang Soo Do and Soo Bahk Do history in a little bit more depth, and discussing a little bit of the, not bad blood, but there was a little drama with the switch from Tang Soo Do to Soo Bahk Do, and that's why both still exist. So I said that I would make that the next video, and so that'll be next. But thank you guys. I hope you have a good day.